Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to another edition of Tales of a 40-Year-Old Fat Ass. My name is Brian. I'm, of course, your host and still reigning resident fat ass. Today is Monday, April 16th. And apologies for no videos last week. It's just crazy around our house. We're in the process of doing some work to it so we can get it up on the market next month. We're moving. Work has been crazy. I'm doing the show. It's just been nuts. The other reason that I didn't do it is because I wanted to try to figure out how to best do the next video, and that week has kind of given me that chance. Many of you know that I went off program not this past weekend, but the weekend before for the holidays, for the Passover holiday, the Easter holiday, both of which we celebrate here in our home. I wanted some matzah. I wanted some of my mother-in-law's food on Easter, and I made the conscious choice to go off program. I went to the gym every day as, to kind of counteract everything that was going on. As far as the Medifast clinic was concerned, I only gained 1/8 of a pound. My scale actually saw a full pound gain. Either way, it was a win as far as I was concerned. The problem was, it was like visiting with an old friend. And I do so love that old friend. And I had a really hard time trying to get myself back into the swing of being on Medifast again. And I slipped a few more times throughout the week. I have no shame in saying it. I don't feel bad because it's part of a process. It's part of a larger process, which is changing your mindset, changing the way that you do things. And I realized that after 2.5 months, while my food intake has definitely changed, my attitude towards food has not. And that was a key thing for me to find out. It may have been a really bad way or a shitty way to try to learn it, but I'm glad that I did, because I found out a couple different things. Number one, I had been jonesing for those of you here on the East Coast, especially the Northeast, you know about Wawa. I've been jonesing for like a Wawa or a Primo hoagie for like the last week and a half. I don't know why, but I wanted a hoagie and I wanted lemonade. And I had a hoagie and it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. And I didn't finish it all, which was great. I mean, because before that was a snack. Now I couldn't even finish it, which was good. The lemonade was delightful, I'm not going to lie. But I also realized after having some Ben & Jerry's Froyo that I have indeed become lactose intolerant to large quantities of lactose as I've gotten older. And I always kind of had my suspicions, but because of the way that I ate before, in order to take one thing out, you don't know what's really causing you distress. Well, I found out it's definitely lactose. So, it was a nice experiment. But it's time to put the animal back into the box. So, this morning, again, I wake up with renewed, enthusiasm as I did 2.5 months ago. I had my bar. I didn't go far off the program at all last week, but it was enough that I wasn't able to stay in ketosis, and it was enough that I wasn't able to follow the program 100%. So at the end of the day, if you go through this issue, and I know there are a lot of you that do, don't feel bad. You have to kind of test the boundaries a little bit. Look, for me, 2.5 months to go without even straying a little bit was a miracle. Most of my friends didn't even think I could do it. My wife wasn't even sure I could do it. My father-in-law last week told me, I wanted you to succeed, but I didn't think that that's tough. And it is. I'm proud of myself. But at the same time, I also realized that I still have a very, very, very long way to go. And that's okay too. Because you know what? I didn't develop these habits overnight, and 2.5 months is not nearly enough time to unlearn 40 years worth of habits. And I'm okay with that. So, you know what? If I didn't lose for a couple weeks, if I'm plateaued for the moment until I get fully back into the program and start losing again, so be it. It's the penalty that you take for making the decisions that you make in this life. But I remembered to laugh the whole time, and I'm going to tell I'm not going to lie. That Country Time lemonade, that was really good. And I'm going to miss it again until I can have it. At any rate, have a fantastic week. Weigh-in is tomorrow. That should be interesting. Do not forget to take your daily intake of funny. It is certainly going to help you get through those rough times. And I can tell you from firsthand experience over this last week, laughing about it certainly made it better. Have a fantastic Monday. We'll see you again soon.